Well, you might want to think about recurring visual inspections. It's going to be a lot less expensive than a large-scale pest control process in an apartment building. So if you have somebody comes in once in a while, does a periodic inspection for bed bugs, maybe using a dog, maybe not using a dog, depending if they're available, that might be a good thing. Some people in the apartment world now are taking a look at preventative bed bug treatments, so that every so often they'll do a treatment of an apartment. So if bed bugs do come in there, they'll be controlled before they get out of hand. These are all things that you can think about, talk to your provider as far as whether they offer that, and ask whether it's something that you want to consider. It's something you should think about as managers. DNA. Now this is really fascinating, and we've started using this. It's been a very interesting experience. We have a protocol where you take 8 places in a room or an apartment, and you do a DNA swab, and we send it off that day, and we get results the next day, and it tells you whether bed bugs have ever been on any of those 8 surfaces. We can't tell you which of those 8 surfaces, but we can say we do a composite swab here, swab here, swab here, swab here. Send it off, and they can tell you whether bed bugs have ever been there. It doesn't tell you whether there's live infestation. It tells you whether or not bed bugs have ever been there. DNA lasts a long time, just like dinosaur DNA still exists. So what we can do then is we wipe it down, and then you can resample at some future date, and then that'll tell you what happened from the time you wiped it down. So now you've set a timeline, if that makes sense. And DNA testing is really, really new, but we're experimenting with it right now. It's really kind of a neat high-tech gadget that is going to save money in terms of, okay, now you know the situation in that particular unit. But I thought it was worth mentioning because some publications are going to be coming out on this in the near future. Physical monitors, we're going to talk about, I'm going to show a picture or two of those, but physical monitors out there. There's some glue boards that are out there, but little sticky traps. Some of them have dots, and the bed bug goes in there and gets stuck. I think that any type of monitoring device is going to be good. I wouldn't buy the things that you saw on the airline magazine flying over here, where you plug it in and it takes care of, roaches, ants, mice, bed bugs, and in-laws. Okay, it doesn't work. And so, but things that are designed specifically for monitoring, as an industry, we're looking for monitors. And so we experiment with many of these things, and if we can put out these monitors and just have success 1 out of 100 times, to us, that's going to be good. We want to see excellent monitors that are effective and cost-effective for you folks, too. And we keep mentioning this as an industry need, and hopefully we're going to see some things come out of that. There are also some electronic monitors. They range from a few $100s to a few $1,000, from the size of a small computer to the size of a suitcase. It depends on what your preference is, but there are some electronic monitors out there. Nothing's perfect. Everything has disadvantages as well as advantages, and we're hoping to see some real improvements there. And then there are also some sticky strips out there where they're just little tiny glue boards that go down.